Hey, what's up, black people? I only have a couple of minutes here, and then I'm gonna have to go to bed. And I was up all day. I'm kind of tired today. I had a long day today, and I'm a little mentally drained. I'm trying not to be mentally drained. So I'm sitting here and I'm looking through the news, and I saw some interesting stuff that I wanted to tell you guys about. Give me one second here. Come on in, get comfortable, say hi. Let me know what city you're from. Let's see here. All right. By the way, if you go to the theblackmillionairefactory.com, that's theblackmillionairefactory.com. That's the new program we have. That discount on the program that shows you basically how to get your business off the ground. The 48% off discount ends tonight. So it's a 4 week program that we're doing where myself and attorney Nicole Compton are going to work with you to get your business moving. Nicole Compton is a business startup specialist and knows all the secrets about business and everything else. So, like I said, literally, when I say I've only got a couple minutes, I really only have a couple minutes. Somebody said, "Thank you for addressing Lonnie Love." Yeah, I appreciate the fact that you appreciate it because I thought she was out of line. In case you don't know, we talked about Lonnie Love earlier, and I just don't understand. I understand if you want to date who you want to date, but when you start throwing black people under the bus and making these blanket comments about black men, somebody needs to check you for that. And I think it's ridiculous. Al Spooner says, "Glad you're done with the Lizzo crap." Well, I ain't totally done. And that actually popped back up in the news. They were using this term called fatophobic, which I thought was like the dumbest term I've ever heard. Literally, I thought that was so stupid. Alicia's a therapist, and she said phobia means you're afraid of something. And so, I'm not afraid of fat people. I'm not, so it's kind of just stupid. Anyway, let's see here. How to lower your stress level during tax season. This is what I do. A lot of times I read financial stuff in the news, and I encourage you to do that every day. If you want to be financially literate, you want to, literate yourself to financial topics. Let's see. The IRS announced that the 2019 tax filing season will begin January 27th. They expect 150 million individual tax returns. Let's see. Start gathering your documents now to simplify the process. What are they saying? Employees should expect to receive a W-2 by January 31st. If you're an independent contractor, you should expect a 1099. Gig economy workers might not get a 1099. They may receive a 1099K, which should come by January 31st. This form will show payments received from debit and credit card transactions. In that first year of operation, small business owners don't think about keeping track of all their expenses. See below for the most important tax forms you can expect. Yeah, this gig economy is really changing the game a little bit. You got people doing these gigs online, and it's kind of got financial stuff kind of all over the place, so it is kind of messy. I found some movies, apps you were referring to. It took me some time to find the correct spelling. I believe it was Quayle TV. Yes, Quayle TV is the black Netflix. It's Kweli, Quayle, Kweli TV, and that is the black Netflix. We put one of our films on Quayle. I know Hidden Colors is on there, along with, I think it was calling me, along with lots of other black films. Give me a second here. She's saying, please sign. Okay. I am live now, but I will sign once I get done. Okay. Sorry, my manager sent me some stuff and called me. So I'm looking here to see what it looks like. It's important. Okay, she says perfect. Thank you. Okay, good stuff. All right. Anyway, Quayle TV. I know that it's Kweli, Quayle TV, and we put Resurrecting Black Wall Street, one of our films, on there, directed by Dorian Chandler, and it was the #4 most viewed film on Quayle TV, which made us very, very proud. It's almost like winning a Black Oscar or a Black Emmy, like we. And I told her she should have an award show. Quayle TV needs an award show so that we're not all clamoring up behind white folks trying to get awards from them. You need to give yourself awards. We need to generate our own validation in every area of life. We need to create our own bachelor's degrees. We need to create our own everything that you got from other people, you should get for yourself. When I was in Ghana, the coolest thing about Ghana is that you go to these villages and you see people where they have official titles. You saw lots of empowered men which you don't see in the United States. You start seeing lots of men in Ghana that, so and so is the king, this person's the chief, this person's the executive director, this person's the CEO, and that really makes a difference, right? So you want to learn to build your own institutions so you can empower yourself. So Quayle TV, yeah. Next time I talk to the founder, I'm gonna tell her she should have an award show because we need a Black Hollywood. Do me a favor, please hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't hit the thumbs up button, please do that. Also, please subscribe. I hope Dr. Anderson pulls an elder move on you, Tariq, Roland, Umar, and squash the public beef. Well, Dr. Anderson and I are real cool. Dr. Anderson, he gives me advice all the time, and I listen to him because I respect him. And I don't know how he feels about the other guys. I don't know if he has a strong relationship with those guys, but Dr. Anderson's like a grandfather to me. Dr. Claude Anderson. I check on him. If God forbid if something happened and he transitioned, I'd be right there front row at the funeral and maybe even giving part of the eulogy or something. I don't know. It would be up to the family. But Dr. Claude Anderson is my buddy. We are very close. We are like family, and I love that man. And I have a lot of respect for him. Does your investment portfolio consist of gold and silver coins or bars? Yes. I don't have bars, but I have gold. There's an exchange traded fund, GLD, which tracks gold. So let me you know what, we're doing something now where we're letting people sponsor the different podcasts that we do. So I'm going to actually figure out who the sponsor is now. The sponsor for this podcast is United Units Assembly and Service, and this is a Black-owned business. Their company provides a service to construct, maintain bicycles, grills, furniture, and other concepts as building stands for various items. Our company is a fledgling minority-owned business. At present, our company employs 4 motivated individuals. Our goal is to prosper, is to hire motivated team members. So they're seeking additional employment in terms of people that want to come work for them. And so if you're interested in learning more about this business, go ahead and go to unitedunits.info. That's unitedunits.info. So that is the sponsor of this podcast, this conversation, unitedunits.info. That's the Black-owned business that's sponsoring this podcast. If you'd like to sponsor a podcast, just send an email, send your information to producer@flynubianmedia.com, FLY, flynubianmedia.com, producer@flynubianmedia.com. What do you think about M1 Finance for purchasing stocks? I think M1's fine. I don't use it. I use Acorn, Stash, Robinhood, Betterment, and Wealthfront. Those are the ones I've used. And also E-Trade and Cash App. Not Cash App. Is it Cash App? Yeah, the Cash App. Duh. Yeah, the Cash App, you can actually buy stocks on the Cash App. So there's no excuse. Everybody, I just really want everybody that's riding with me in this chat, anybody that comes to this channel, please go buy some stock because that just tells me where your head is and where your family's going. And I just want to see you building wealth for your family. Let's see here. Talk to us about the Royals right quick. Speak on the breaking news the last 48 hours. The royal family, Meghan Markle and her redhead boyfriend, or husband, sorry, have decided that they want to part ways with the royal family. I did read some of that. I just never thought it was a big deal that they were attached to the royal family anyway, mainly because the royal family, they made their money illegally. The Queen of England is the largest landowner on earth. In fact, she owns 6 times more land than the number 2 person on the list. The number 2 person on the list is some guy in Saudi Arabia where they got way too much money, and he owns maybe like 500 million acres. She owns 6 billion acres or some ridiculous number like that. So, you're basically in cahoots with the slave masters, and that's what it is. And so I was never impressed with the royal wedding. Alicia and I are going to have a black royal wedding because I'm marrying a black woman. I can't, as a black man, say I'm participating in a royal wedding unless I'm marrying a black woman. And that's what I'm doing July 11th in Chicago. You're all invited. I'll put up a link. I'm talking to the wedding planner this week, so we're going to put up a link to where you guys can RSVP and come to the wedding. And just know the Nation of Islam will be providing very, very strong security that day, and they are trained to take you down in the event that anybody comes in there tripping. So, no haters are allowed, but hey, if you want to come in there and try to hate, good luck to you. All right. So anyway, I use Robinhood. Thank you for guiding me in the stock market. It really changed my life, says Scott's residents. Yeah, man, it's, it makes a difference. You want to think like an investor, think like a boss. I saw a post today, and I put it on my Instagram. My Instagram is the real Boyce Watkins, and my Twitter is Dr. Boyce Watkins one. So feel free to check that out. And I put it up on my Instagram, and it said you have two choices. You can either become a boss, or you can work for one. You can become a boss, or you can have a boss. It's up to you, right? I say become a boss, because if you don't become a boss, chances are your boss is going to be your oppressor, and you don't want to work for your oppressor. You don't want to be a slave to somebody who wants to psychologically rape you, and that's kind of what you're dealing with in this world. Can someone please speak on fathers, not the bums, but the fathers who do good? There's, I mean, most fathers do good, and I think that that the reason we want to push and develop black media is because we want to really make sure that narrative is really out there. We make movies. We have Boyce Watkins films, and we make our own films, and we want to do all black everything. And part of that comes back to what we call the Black Core of Three. The Black Core of Three is our core belief in the Black Business School, which is that black people should educate our own children, create our own jobs, and support black business. So by following the Black Core of Three, that really builds a black economy. So it's not easy, but we're doing our best. And I know, like for example, with this wedding, two things we're doing with this wedding is, and the reason I'm making it public, one is we don't want any gifts. We don't want you to give us anything. We would love for you guys, though, to support our foundation for creating independent black schools. We want to build an independent black school system and connect parents that want to homeschool. We actually even have a Facebook group. I think the URL is the blackhomeschoolnetwork.com, thebblackhomeschoolnetwork.com. I'm going to make sure it's connected so you can get there. And we want to connect homeschool networks so that black people can homeschool their kids in the city that they live in. We also want to help build independent black schools that are run by black people, because we believe black children should be taught by black teachers. They'll be better off that way. And so so one thing we're doing with the wedding is we're raising money with the foundation to help finance these schools. Our number one school at the top of our list is Freedom Home Academy International, run by Marcus Small. We want to pick one school and give him a budget, give him a big budget where he can really get the work in, because he's doing amazing things with almost nothing. I mean, this man's making $1 out of 15 cents. I don't know how he does it. So I said, brother, you should have a $50,000 a month budget at the very least. All these Negroes spend all their money on chicken and movie tickets. We need some of that money going back into these schools, because he's educating these children at a very high level, and his budget should be $1 billion a year. It shouldn't be a few $100,000 a year. We should be ashamed of ourselves. But also, another thing we're doing at the wedding is, our goal is to make it all black. We want all black everything. So, so far we're 4-0, 5-0. We got a black wedding planner. We found a black caterer. We found a black videographers. We found a black lady that's going to do wedding favors at the wedding. We found and what else? I don't know if Alicia bought her dress from a black designer though. We should have done. I should have talked to her about that. There's one more thing. Oh, Nation of Islam is doing our security. We're gonna pay them for that. Or the brother who's in the nation. I'm not saying we're paying the nation directly, but his brother's in the nation. He does security for them. Um, our rehearsal dinner is at a facility that's black owned. Um, long story short, we're trying to make it all black. That's our goal. We want to be all black everything, and that's just I think that should be the standard. That's what we should all try to do. I know it's not easy. Sometimes you need a plumber and you can't find a black plumber, or you want to do, like I had a contracting job and we tried to find a black contractor, but it was very difficult. The brother that we found, that's another thing too. Sometimes black businesses, honestly, I mean, let's just keep it 100. Sometimes black businesses ain't ready. And I had a brother that I was going to hire to do my basement, and I was real concerned about making sure it got done well. And he just did not present himself well to my assistant. I'll just say that. She called him and he was drunk, like literally drunk, and I was like, damn, I want to hire him, but I'm not going, I hate to have to go fuck him up if he doesn't do this basement right. So let's just back off. Let's just go another direction. So sometimes it doesn't work out, but you got to always try. You got to always try. Can you do a post on investment apps? Is there an app with black-owned businesses? We do have the blackbusinesslist.com, theblackbusinesslist.com. You can actually list your business there. I'm trying to do something with all that data. I don't know if I'm going to pile it into a database or an app or something, but there's so many things I want to do. Honestly, a lot of times we don't have the staff to get it all done. And it's hard to bring in new people. I know a lot of people want to help out, but the problem is you can't trust everybody. You have people you have to just watch your back. When you're doing this kind of stuff, when you're out in public, you can't just bring anybody in. They got COINTELPRO out here. You got Negroes that want to take you out and try to destroy you from the inside out. I've even had black people that I worked with closely who went and made it their life mission to destroy what we're doing, and so it makes you, I don't want to say paranoid, but it makes you just wonder what kind of world we live in. Like where you got to just, so I can't just be like, oh, come on in, let's come on in. You can't do that. You got to vet everybody. So everybody comes to my organization, gets vetted. I've had people that worked with me, that worked with our company for a year and a half before I even had one conversation with them, especially if it's a woman. And not because I discriminate against women, but because everybody wants to tell a story about black men when it comes to women. They want to make shit up. I'm not being cynical here, but I mean, I just remember there was one lady that came and worked with us. And I barely knew this lady, barely talked to her. And she was out here saying this, Dr. Boyce, I think he was trying to sleep with me and this, that, and the other. And I was like, the times I talked to you, my woman was right there. Like, I was never in the room with you. I never asked to be in the room with you. I don't even know where you live. What are you talking about? So you have to kind of just watch your back. I mean, it's not easy. I'm just be honest with you. Anyway, yeah, setup. I mean, that's what it is. I mean, it really, it does happen. It does happen. And you got to watch out for that. Is it okay to go into business with family? Absolutely. You should try to. You just got to get them on code. If you can't get your family on code, then don't bring them in. Actually, I meant to do a lecture on that. I'm going to do, let me see. I'm going to plan a lecture on economic code of conduct, because I've been meaning to do that for a while. And I need to plan a date for that. We have a lecture series in the Black Business School. So everything ain't free. It's not free, and I have to tell you that because because if you're going to spend money with white people, we'd like for you to spend money with us too, because we're actually putting money back into the community. One thing we will not tolerate is people that will give money to individuals who don't care about them and who will take the money out of the community before they give money to black businesses that are investing right in the community. So I'm not going to do a bunch of stuff, everything for free. We just can't do it. We can't feed our people that way, And so I have no shame in telling you, like, yeah, things do have a price, period. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be a fair price, beyond fair. We over deliver on everything, but there has to be a price, because freedom is not free. You must pay the cost for your own freedom. If you can't pay the cost for your own freedom, then freedom will not come. Let's see, best way to start budgeting and working out to work out of the rat race. Jeremy, find a way to make some extra money, like get a little side hustle. Economicelevation.com. Economicelevation.com is run by Danielle Pierce, and she actually has like an ebook on different side hustles that you could pick up to make extra money. And that makes a big difference. If you get like a little extra income, like an extra $1,000, $2,000 a month, that can change everything. That can fix your whole budget and allow you to save and invest without having to actually cut anything out of your budget. I don't like cutting things out of my budget, to be honest with you. Do you think network marketing is a good field? Asked Jeffrey. Not for me. It's not my thing. I'm not into it. But I know people that are, and not everybody hates it. And I'm not here to diss people that are in it. I would just say be very careful. A lot of times they're good. They're experts at psychology and experts at getting you pumped up about the possibility of making more money. But the problem is it becomes a little bit like the Hunger Games, where some people make money and a lot of people don't. And then the people that make money, they parade them in front of everybody, so that they can get, the involvement of the masses, where unfortunately a lot of the money goes to the people at the top. So that's what I would just say to you is just make sure if you know somebody like that will talk to you, that's making money, that will explain to you exactly how the money's made, then that's a good thing. But I'm a believer that a bird in the hand beats 10 in the bush. So if you can show me how to make an extra $5,000, I'd rather know how to do that than to have a chance to possibly make an extra $100,000. Like if you can show me for real, like real money is always better than imaginary money or potential money or fake money, in my opinion. That's just my belief. Too many ideas and too many things I'm good at so far. Any business advice? Just pick one and do them one at a time. That's what I would do. Take your time. Don't rush into things. That new program that we're doing, the Black Millionaire Factory, that's what we're going to cover. Formulating your business idea and launching it, like the specific steps, exact specific steps. In fact, Nicole has something. Attorney Nicole Compton has something she calls the business launch box, where she gives you like just this step-by-step checklist on how to get your business going, exactly what you need to do. So if you're interested, like I said, the discount lasts until midnight, 48% off. We start on January 29th, and you can go to theblackmillionairefactory.com. That's theblackmillionairefactory.com. All right, I am late, says Nickel. No, you're not late. You're never late. You're right on time. We're always right on time. Stay out of the slave mindset, absolutely. Um, you can do anything you want, just stay focused. Yep, the code should be following is respect patience with common sense for sure. Any advice on nonprofits? I'm not an expert in nonprofits. To start our nonprofit, we actually got a company that we're gonna have to pay money to that's going to run our nonprofit for us. Is it best to self-publish a book or use a publishing company? I self-publish. You just have to know how to sell it. We actually have programs in the Black Business School on how to like publish your book and sell it. So if you're interested in learning how I do my stuff in there, you can go to the Black Business School. Just at least get a free membership, because if you get a free membership, you get more stuff from us for free than you got in college, for $100,000. Like, we're that good. So just at least go to theblackbusinessschool.com and at least do the free stuff. When are you coming to California? I go to Oakland next month. But I don't know the exact date and everything, but I'll tell you guys all about it when I get the information. But I think it's next month. I think it's Danielle Pierce, says Jeffrey Brown. Yes, that's economicelevation.com. What books do you recommend reading in 2020? Powernomics is always at the top of the list. Black Labor, White Wealth. There's some other books we have at drboycebooks.com. That's drboycebooks.com. When are you coming back to North Carolina? I was talking to somebody about Charlotte today. 2 hours ago, I said we're going to Charlotte this year. And so we're going to go to Charlotte, and we'll probably do an event in Charlotte because we have not done any events in Charlotte. Do you have your own social site? Yes, it's called Blaggenuff. Blaggenuff. Somebody write it in there so they can spell it. Blaggenuff. It's a black Facebook. It's run by us. We have the copyright, the trademark on that name. That is our company. That's 100% black owned. So you can go to blaggenuff.com. Blaggenuff. So if you're black enough, go to Blaggenuff. How do you handle taking a loss or setback in a business? It comes with the punches. Imagine like you're like the New England Patriots or something. Like, they won Super Bowls, right? But they didn't win a Super Bowl this year. They got beat in the first round. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you might have the best team but not have the best performance. Sometimes things go wrong, and the higher you're playing on the playing field, the more likely it is that something's going to go wrong. The more likely you're going to run into problems. And so everybody, I don't care who they are, everybody has those rough days. Everybody has those setbacks. Everybody has those losses. And, so you can't sort of just only be motivated when things are going good and unmotivated when things are going bad. You have to live by a philosophy. And that philosophy has to be very basic. I'm a believer in a very basic idea. You've always got your best chance to win by doing your best in every moment, every situation. If things go good, you give yourself the best opportunity by doing your best. If things go bad, you give yourself the best opportunity by doing your best. So when I get up every day, I kind of just have a protocol I follow every day. Rain, sleet, snow, or hail, good, bad, whatever. That's why you guys see me do this consistently every day. I see people sometimes making comments and jokes. Even people that hate my guts will be like, "Damn, Boyce is always making videos. How's he always?" Well, because this is what I want to do. I want to engage you. I want to connect with you. I want to talk to you. I like my show. I want to grow my show. I want people to know about it. I want to share ideas. I want to talk. I want to connect. I want to build something. So every day I'm building. Every day I get up and I'm just bang, 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 bang. Consistency. That's what gets you the win. Consistency. Don't be inconsistent. If you're inconsistent, then you're not going to get anything. The number one secret to success, in my opinion, is consistency. Like, literally, if you can be consistent, then you're gonna win. How do you trademark your business name? That's a more of a legal question. But now Nicole Compton knows that type of stuff, and she can tell you exactly all the ins and outs of trademarking versus copyrights versus patents and all that. Like I said, I'll give you the URL. It's theblackmillionairefactory.com, and I typed it in there for you guys, so you can go check it out. Yeah, it's a great program, so feel free to check it out. And she's a lawyer, and she'll be right in there answering 1,000,001 legal questions just like that and giving you all the insights. I like your message, brother. It says professional salesman. Thank you very much. Any sign of a directory for black businesses? Yeah, there are directories out there, and we're working to build one right now. We've got if you go to theblackbusinesslist.com, you can actually put your business in there now, and then we're gonna compile it. I just got to get around to it. There's just so much stuff to do. April, Indianapolis. I'm going to Indianapolis, but because my sister lives there. And Nuri Muhammad lives there. So it'd be a personal trip. It won't be like a business trip. I don't plan on doing any events there. I might do an event though in Indianapolis. Why not? I'm actually from Louisville. That's where my parents from. Why don't you guys never talk about black-owned factories? That's a good question. I don't know. I guess because I don't own a factory, but I don't think there's any reason why we can't talk about it. Doc, you look worried. Stay strong, my brother. A lot of us are trying to get it together. Be patient and persistent. Thank you, Sheila. I'm not worried. I'm just tired. It's a long day. I'm just kind of, I think I'm a little bit mentally drained. I think that's it. I'm a little bit tired, but not too tired to keep going. A lot of times it's just about sleep. That's another little secret for success. No matter how much you try to do, never go without sleep. Sleep is so important, man. Sleep, it's a mood. It alters your mood. It alters your energy level. It affects your health. So you got to get plenty of sleep. I take 2 or 3 naps a day. I don't know if you guys know that, but I take at least a couple of naps a day, at least 1, and then sometimes 2, sometimes even 3. If I get tired, I just go to sleep. That's what it is. What is the URL for the education Facebook again? It's either it is or it's going to be the blackhomeschoolnetwork.com. Let me see here. And then also, No Malanga has a program called the blackhomeschoolguide.com. Okay, that's right. I got to configure the name servers. But yeah, that's going to be done. That's what it's going to be. The blackhomeschoolnetwork.com and the blackhomeschoolguide.com is where No Malanga does a whole class, a curriculum on how to homeschool your child, and basically breaks down how she did it and how she was able to take her kids out of school and all this stuff. So feel free to go check that out. Let me see here. I'm looking here. Okay, I'm gonna answer a couple more questions. I'm gonna go. Bitcoin rose to $9,000 plus last week, but then dipped. You missed that. I did miss that. I did not know that. Wow. We need factories. Yes, we do. Is Clarence Thomas right? Liberalism is fool's gold. I don't know, man. I don't like the liberals. The conservatives, some of their ideas aren't bad, but they got that racism problem, and then the liberals are just fucking crazy to me. I'm not a fan of that, and they're racist. They're just as racist as the conservatives to me. Some of their behavior is ridiculous. It's very imperialistic, and and they try to control what black people think. I don't like that at all. What do you think about the Rooney Rule? I think it's fine. I just think black people should have our own league. I don't know why we don't think we can have our own league. Are you coming to Baltimore at some point, but not anytime soon? Let's see. The things that come to mind are I do have an event in Baltimore in March. I'll tell you guys about it when I find out more about it. I don't know if tickets are available, but I think they are. And then there is, I was going to go to Birmingham for the A.G. Gaston conference, but after the Lizzo controversy, they said, we don't want that Negro here. He's too black. We don't want all that blackness up in here. And then in the summer, we're going to do an event at the Essence Fest. And I got to see what the Nation of Islam is doing for the 25th anniversary of the Million Man March, because I'd love to set something up for that, because I just love the Nation of Islam, always will. Ain't nothing you can tell me bad about the nation that's gonna make me not love them. And then the All Black National Convention is gonna be in Brooklyn at Medgar Evers College in October. So I hope you guys will come to the All Black National Convention. It's really good. What are your top 3 business books you recommend? I like Traction. The 4-Hour Work Week is very good. Success Runs in Our Race by Dr. George T. Frazier, Powernomics by Dr. Claude Anderson. Those are a few that come to mind. Let's see. Thanks for answering my question, says Kay. You're welcome. Let's get 240 likes, guys, says Nickel. Yeah, everybody hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button right now. Now, hit it, please. And hit the subscribe button too. Especially on the Black Financial channel. Let me see. Hold on, wait. Brandon Sample, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that very much. I need some investment advice. I want to take my finances to the next level. Do you know any financial advisors? Ryan McCrary Financial Solutions. He's out of Philadelphia. That's just one person that comes to mind. There's others out there. I just got to think about it for a little bit. Can all the woke black people come together for a common cause instead of disagreeing all the time? Germ, I'm going to tell you, I think that there was a deliberate effort to divide and conquer. I don't think that was just out of the blue. I just don't believe that. I think that whole ADOS versus everybody thing, and that's actually been pretty resolved. I think they kind of killed it. I think that they missed an opportunity, and I just really think I don't know. I know I backed out of it. You know, I picked my side. I'm more on that Tariq Jason Black side of things. Black first. You know, that's it. And I just felt like it was a wasted opportunity. Very sad. And I don't think it was just a coincidence. I think that there were people deliberately setting things up to try to create division unnecessarily. How in the fuck are we arguing over reparations? How are black people attacking and dismantling other black people because we both agree on reparations and I don't like your solution as much as I like my own solution? That's some weird, that's very weird, very sinister, very problematic and ridiculous. So I don't get it. It's not a complex conversation. Set up a black business school cruise, have breakout sessions and time as TD Paul. I thought about doing that. I don't really know how to organize a cruise. I just don't. My manager's email, it's manager@boycewatkins.com. If you know how to do that, if that's what you do and you've set up a cruise before, like you have to have done it. Don't tell me you could do it. Like tell me, so if you've done it, email her. Email manager@boycewatkins.com. Tell her you can set us up a cruise and they'll, and she can work with you because I would like to do that. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Um, all right, bring us together, Doc. I tried. I bring together the people that get it, and the people that don't, I don't know what to do with crazy people. Um, is Oakland even specifically for the church? Well, there's a church that's having me come out there, but I'm gonna ask them to open the doors for everybody. So hopefully we can work that out. Afrocentric curriculum for kids. Visit us online. Aquarius School for Kids. Thank you for your donation. So everybody go check out the Aquarius School for Kids. And also, one more time, I have to mention, crap, we had a sponsor. I don't have the sponsor's name in front of me. I'm going to find it. Can you hit the thumbs up button, please? If you haven't hit the thumbs up button and the subscribe button, please do that. And I'm going to find the sponsor. I got to, I want to make sure I show respect to the people that are helping us to build this platform. So let's see here. Okay, so the business that is sponsoring this conversation is United Units Assemble and Service. The URL is unitedunits.info. Unitedunits.info, and they provide a service to construct and maintain bicycles, grills, furniture, and other concepts such as building stands for various items. So they're looking for not just customers but also partners. So feel free to go to unitedunits.info to if you'd like to partner with them or learn more about their black-owned business. All right, why can't we have a law that would protect us? There's supposed to be laws, civil rights laws, but they don't work. What's up, Doc? Can you explain briefly what a blanket loan is? Um, I don't know. That's not a term I'm familiar with. I assume maybe blanket, like covering a loan that covers everything. I don't know. That's not a term I've heard. So forgive me. Um, let's see here. Black Engineering School. Don't know what that means, but I don't have one. I mean, we're not a black engineering school, but what's a good way to start doing business in Ghana? When we find out, we'll let you know. One of the things about Ghana that was really interesting is that there's a lot of opportunities and a lot of good people, but the way they do business there, from what I saw, is very different from what happens here. I went to a restaurant, and I'm not dissing or nothing, but I went to a restaurant, and it took them 4 hours to give me my food, and I've never seen that before. And so, and we ordered in advance. We ordered before we actually got there. I think they had to go buy the food or go kill the chicken. I don't know what they had to do, but it was not. It really told me that there's a difference in terms of how business is done here versus there. Like honestly, little things like starting on time are things that, if I was doing business there or anywhere, I would insist on things like that. And I don't really know, I don't know how to say this without it sounding negative because it's not meant to be negative. Because I love Ghana, it was a great place, but most days when we had places to go, we would start. They would say, "Okay, be there at 9 o'clock," and we would leave at 11:30, 10:30, 12 o'clock. I'd never seen that before, and so I think that there is a cultural gap in terms of how things are seen. So I think I went over there thinking that the best way to teach and work with students in the Black Business School was to teach them how to do business in Africa. But I think also there might be people that could benefit from learning how to do business the way we do things in America. Americans are very productive, and in a lot of areas. And I'm not saying that people in the African continent are not. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that it's a different culture. Let's just say that. Um, all this time he didn't even shout us out. Says Black Moses 1804. Okay. Um, Yeah, let's see here. How do I get plants? I don't know. Sorry, Johnny Blaze. Yeah. So anyway, I gotta go, guys. So I'm gonna head on out. You have a good night. Love you guys. It's Black Business School. Teach about investing in real estate. Absolutely. Go to theblackbusinessschool.com and just ask about our real estate programs. I got some really good real estate programs there. That's theblackbusinessschool.com. And if you want to join that program, the 4-week masterclass we're doing to get your business launched or to get your business to the next level in 2020, just go to theblackmillionairefactory.com, theblackmillionairefactory.com. The 48% discount. It ends tonight at midnight, but you can go check it out. And I'm gonna go to bed because Alicia makes me go to bed at a certain time because I like to work and I don't want to be up all night. So have a good night, guys, and sleep well. I'll see you soon. Peace.